There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
That is a live shot this morning looking up towards Beaver Creek, and it looks like that snow is not quite finished up in Beaver Creek. I don't know how everyone else out there is feeling this morning, but my legs are a little bit sore, my upper thighs going downstairs this morning. I could really feel it. So hopefully you guys have all enjoyed your weekend. Maybe your legs are a little bit sore in that good way. And you know, traffic was still issues on I-70 this morning. So now is really the best time to hit the hill because, you know, the majority of the weekenders are back down in Denver. You can have those hills to yourself. And there's so many fun events coming up to get ready for in Beaver Creek and Vail. In Beaver Creek, starting on Valentine's Day, they have Beaver Creek Extraordinaire Presents Spangled. And it's our President's Weekend celebration with all kinds of events, just celebrating American history in different ways. So it starts off on the 14th. They're going to have monumental music in the village from 3 to 6. And it's just a celebration of some of our American classic music like jazz, bluegrass, rock. And my favorite part of that event is actually on the Monday, where it's some ski classic. And it's all about the history of skiing, the technology, so that's going to be a lot of fun. But Vail is doing their own program for President's Weekend, and one of the most exciting things I think at Vail is on the Saturday event, the National Guard is going to be there all weekend, but on Saturday, they're actually going to land a Black Hawk helicopter at Eagle's Nest from 11 to 2. You can go up there, take some pictures with it. It should be a really fun thing for all the kids to check out. They're also going to be having these tours, these legacy tours around the mountain. So you can find out how some of the runs got their names, like Riva Ridge, which is named after a battle from the 10th Mountain Division. They're going to have the torchlight ski down with the Legacy Parade on the Friday evening, where you're going to see soldiers dressed in their 10th Mountain gear skiing down, and then they're going to have a parade that goes all the way from Gondola 1 to the Snow Sports Museum. And the Snow Sports Museum is actually going to stay up open later, so you can go in and check out some of the history and everything. It's a lot of fun for the whole family, for the big kids and the little kids. Now, if you are coming up today, any day, or you know maybe you're getting ready to come up for President's Weekend, I got to tell you about Emma. So Emma is your virtual digital assistant. You text her 77477 and you can ask her all kinds of questions. She's going to start out by asking you what resort you plan on visiting or that you're at. Once you tell her that, she can answer anything for you from, hey Emma, how long are the lift lines? You know, what's the wait time? Hey Emma, I'm going to Vail. Where can I park today? Or hey Emma, what time does the Legacy Parade start at Vail? So she can answer all of these questions. She'll even tell you a joke. And I'll tell you what, if you have a kiddo in the car with you who's asking you a million questions about your ski vacation, give them the phone, let them text Emma. She can answer all of their questions so you don't have to. But we're going to take a quick break. We've got a great show coming up. Don't go anywhere. We've got Dan Smith from Friends of Mountain Rescue. But coming up after our break, we've got the local weather.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and may be feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it!
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Meet Kelly. Kelly's kitchen needs updating. She could go to Denver, or she could skip the drive and shop locally at Select Surfaces in Avon. With a wide variety of tile, wood floors, carpet, laminate, and blinds, as well as help from in-house designers. Select Surfaces has everything you're looking for, including outstanding customer service. Find great selections, service, and materials to meet every budget at Select Surfaces in Avon.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
That is a beautiful shot of Beaver Creek this morning. It just looks like it should be a postcard. Now, it wasn't snowing down here in Avon whenever I came in this morning, but it does look like it's still snowing maybe just a little bit in Beaver Creek this morning. It does just look picture perfect. It's going to be a great day. It is another powder day here in Eagle County, starting off this morning right around 14 degrees. And again, depending upon where you are waking up, you might still see some of those snow showers in the area. We're going to heat up to a high of about 23. Hopefully we're going to see some periods of the sun making an appearance today. I think it's going to be that mix. We're going to have some clouds lingering around all day, but periods of some sunshine in there. About a 30% chance of those snow showers continuing. That wind should be dying down today. Now, as we move into this evening, we continue to have that chance of snow overnight tonight. Hopefully another inch or so just to freshen everything up. But that overnight low now dropping all the way down to 0 tonight. So it is going to be a little bit cooler, but that sun is now not setting till well after the 5:30 hour. So pretty exciting to have those longer days, more time to enjoy yourself out on the mountain. Mid-mountain, we are looking at temperatures of 16 for Vail, 18 in Beaver Creek, 12 in Breckenridge, and 19 over in Keystone. And you do have the chance of seeing those snow showers through Summit County and Eagle County throughout the day. Now, once we get into Tuesday, look at that beautiful sunshine coming back into the forecast on Tuesday. Temperatures warming up around 23 for the high. But then as we move into Wednesday, another chance for that snow coming back, but then a beautiful week ahead with that snow coming back for the weekend. Now, talking about all of that fresh snow, we're going to check in with Ashley. She's up in Beaver Creek, and she has our Vail and Beaver Creek conditions.
This resort report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Follow us on Facebook for live interviews and mountain reports.
Good morning, Michelle. Yep, here at Beaver Creek, usually you can see these trees, but they're covered in so much fresh snow here at Beaver Creek. 8 inches in the last 24 hours. But we're going to start off in Vail. And you know, this storm system, my goodness, how exciting to see this much fresh snow. Our snowpack is in such good shape right now. And if you're heading over to Vail, 5 inches there in the last 24 hours, 10 inches in the last 48 hours. In the last 7 days, 38 inches at Vail. So that brings us to 225 inches season to date for Vail. And you know, right now what they're saying as far as the terrain is concerned, the lifts will open at 8:30 this morning, but those are the front side lifts that you can count on that they will be open. And then as far as the back bowls and some of the other terrain, they are going to do the best that they can to get that terrain open. But safety is the #1 priority. They want to make sure that you're going to be able to ski and ride safely all season long. So just have a little patience and know that Ski Patrol is doing their very best to make sure that that terrain is open and that it's safe for the public. And just don't be ducking any ropes today. Don't do that. Make sure that you are following those rules because they're there for a reason. And if you're coming here to to Beaver Creek, 8 inches in the last 24 hours. 3 inches in the last 24, 8 inches in the last 48, 28 in the last 7 days, and 210 season to date here at Beaver Creek. They will be opening at 8:30 this morning. 4 o'clock is when Beaver Creek closes, so you kind of get that extra half hour in if you're coming up to Beaver Creek. And 1,832 acres will be open for you to get out and to ski and ride on today. So that is 100% of the terrain at Beaver Creek. And it's about 15 degrees at the base right now. And let me just tell you what a beautiful start to our Monday. And of course, seeing more of that snow in the forecast. Let me just turn you around so you can see what I'm looking at here. We have the fireplace completely covered and also Grouse Mountain kind of socked in off in the distance. But coming up, we have some great information from Dan Smith and Friends of Mountain Rescue, so don't go away.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, outfitters of Vail Resorts professionals. Visit them in Lion's Head to get outfitted for your day on the mountain.
When the mountain tests you, trust is all you have. And trust will set you free.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
You probably won't launch hurricane-force projectiles at your truck bed.
Watch me! Watch me! I got it! Watch me! I got it! Hey!
But it's nice to know you can. Introducing Carbon Pro. If it can handle a hurricane, it can handle you. Only on the GMC Sierra.
And I'm super bad.
So excited to talk to Dan Smith on a Monday morning with Friends of Mountain Rescue, and I'm sure you've had a busy weekend.
Oh, it was my weekend was busy. The team didn't have that much trouble. It was a good weekend for them.
Good.
My weekend, we had a pass closure, and one of my other jobs is Salvation Army, so I ran the shelter that night. So my age, staying up for 24 pays a high price.
Yeah.
You got to sleep the next day. But it was busy. It was a fun weekend. A lot of people got a lot of snow in. We got a lot of backcountry in.
And everyone gets so excited when we get this much snow.
2 feet, it's coming down in feet. Well, get excited, that's fine. Everybody's excited. We love to ski and that stuff. You go so slow. I mean, it's just, you get 2 feet of powder, unless you're pitched like that, you're gonna just kind of cruise, and that's great. Us old guys love that. Backcountry was pretty quiet. Everybody was behaving themselves, at least no calls. And what I hear from other teams, not many. Shovel, beacon, and probe when you go out in the backcountry. If this proves it, I mean, there's a huge load of snow up there. It had the sunny day to kind of settle in, but that weight is still sitting there. And gravity, it's the law. That weight is going to go downhill. It's either going to melt into the ground or go downhill. Don't think it's going to melt on the ground until April or May. So downhill is where it's going to head. You don't want to be there. So one of the things CAIC is recommending is stay below 30-degree slopes. And don't have big chunks of snow above that, waiting to come down and hit you. Do your route finding well. Look for safe areas. Look for terrain traps and don't get in them. Little ravines right next to you that if you take something from the side, you're going to go into the ravine. That doesn't have to be a big avalanche. But if it's today, if it's going to be a big one, it's going to be today.
You know, something I was totally mesmerized this summer is last year we had several avalanches along the I-70 corridor. And when you would drive past over the summer and see the amount of debris, I mean, trees that looked like toothpicks, you know, as far as how easily that snow can just move everything.
Minturn Mile, last year, it's never run since I've been here. I'm sure it has. I just didn't know about it. It was taking out 8 and 10-inch trees. And we have 50, 60, 70 people try and ski the Minturn Mile home at the end of the day. Think about that one. You're in trees. I'm safe in the trees. No, you're not. You might be safe in the trees, then you might not. High probability you will be. But the cost of being wrong is quite severe.
Absolutely.
If you get dragged through trees in an avalanche, you're going to be breaking body parts. So it can be what it is. It's one of this weather and this glorious snow is why we're here. It carries with it a certain amount of baggage and a certain amount of responsibility. You have to learn. If you're going to be in the back, you've got to take an AV1 class so you can do companion rescue. You probably should take an AV2 class so you can be a team leader. You know route finding. You know how to get from point A to point B the safe way. If you're going to take your friends out, and you have to have the gear. And then there's this other piece that's so easy to carry, easy to keep warm. It's right here. Your brain's got to work, and you have to have the ability to say no.
Absolutely, because when you are out there, you are the rescue.
Oh,
you know,
you're
I mean,
it.
we can call for help, but if something has actually happened, you're that first responder for your friends.
I've worked 8 avalanches, and several of them had very bad outcomes. Some had very good outcomes. But you can get better odds at Black Hawk, and they'll buy you a drink. Mountain won't buy you a drink. So it's think before and have the ability to say no. Group dynamics is what causes the most injuries. People just don't think.
And then, you know, we have so many great resources just to call and check on the avalanche risk before you go out the door.
CAIC, just pull it off. Take a look at it. Gives you the aspect ratios, everything.
Well, let's talk about all of this in just a second. We're going to take a quick break, get that local weather, and we'll be back to find out a little bit more from Dan Smith here.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
You are looking at a live shot from Lions Head Village this morning, and what a beautiful scene as we are waking up to just a completely covered Vail and Beaver Creek with fresh snow and some cooler temperatures this morning than what we've been seeing recently. And here at Beaver Creek, let me just tell you, I'm having just a really nice kind of a mellow start to my morning, and I'm actually standing on the bridge over Beaver Creek itself, where you have these incredible pillows of snow that have clung to the rocks, and then you have Beaver Creek running underneath, and it's just an absolutely beautiful, very kind of quiet start to this Monday morning. And temperatures today will be reaching into the low 20s here at the base of the mountain. And if you're going to be out and about tonight, well, today and tonight, we are expecting to see a little bit more snow in the forecast. Definitely not as much as we have been seeing, but you know, maybe another 1 to 3 inches possible throughout the day and tonight. And then tonight we're looking at those temperatures dropping significantly down to about 0. So it's definitely going to be a chilly one. If you have those dinner reservations, make sure you are bundling up and getting ready for that. And maybe turn on that fireplace this evening. It's going to be a really magical time to do that. And then as we look at what's going on with those conditions, if you're coming out on the mountain, we'll be seeing, again, just a chance of another inch or two. So good idea to have those low light lenses available to you. And we're looking at, just a very, very interesting week ahead. But we're going to get into that extended forecast here in just a little bit. But first, before we do that, I want to let you know what's happening with those road conditions. So stay right here.
This road report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, available on streaming TV services using the YouTube app.
Okay, so this right here is a live look at what's happening along I-70 in Vail. So the roads look really nice and clear. The traffic is moving very smoothly. But let me just tell you that coming in this morning from Eagle, I typically leave my house around 5 a.m. each morning. I had more traffic this morning than I have ever seen on that commute in the last 5 months. And I'm sure that is thanks to CDOT and to all of our news stations that were telling people after coming up to the mountain for the weekend, like, do not go back Sunday night, stay until Monday morning. And so I think a lot of people were on their way into work. But I have to tell you also that in addition to all of that traffic that I saw in my commute, the roads are still icy. So you can see those taillights reflecting off the roads. There's still some snowpack in some conditions. So just want to make sure that you're taking it nice and easy, nice and slow, even if you are heading back later on this morning or wherever you might be headed today. We still aren't out of the woods yet when it comes to those road conditions. So some great resources if you're going to be on the road. cotrip.org, that's where you can find all of those road cameras down to Denver, so if you're taking a flight out, or if you want to find out what's happening locally, ecalert.org. This is so great because you can sign up for text or email alerts, and that includes Vail, Beaver Creek, also Vail Pass. So I was actually able to avoid 5 accidents on my way home yesterday by getting those text alerts. So I took a different route, saved me probably an hour of time of being stuck on the road. So just some great resources. Another great resource for all things backcountry and staying safe here in the mountains is Dan Smith from Friends of Mountain Rescue. We're going to check in with him again after this.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Join us at Vail Public Library and engage your senses weekly with gentle yoga, group meditation, or Zumba as part of our Healthy Lifestyle series. Check out the Tech Studio, our very own makerspace. Explore, create, collaborate, and invent in a safe and supportive environment. Connect with a variety of performers, musicians, authors, historians as part of our evenings of engagement. We also offer summer reading programs for all ages. We offer a variety of activities for the younger set, including Reading Buddies, a one-on-one reading experience, Robotics Club, and our Kids Create programs. Vail Public Library is your public library. There's something for everyone, and we hope you'll visit us very soon.
back with Dan Smith and Friends of Mountain Rescue, and you know, people are going to head into the backcountry. It's just going to happen. And you know, we were talking about how when you are out there and maybe you rent snowmobiles for the day, you rent a snowmobile. You don't necessarily get anything else with that.
No, and it's not like we're sort of the AAA of the mountains.
Yeah.
If you go out on a snow machine and you're out 5-6 miles and you've gotten off a trail and you've gotten in some great powder and now you're stuck. Well, digging with your hands is not really going to get that snow machine out. You got to have a shovel.
Absolutely.
And if it's just you or maybe you and another party, digging that snow machine out, it's going to get hot and sweaty and nasty, and it's getting dark and you're not successful. So you have to get out. Well, you're in 5 feet of snow. You have to have some alternate method of travel. Snowshoes, what's on the table there, they don't require a lot of skill. You'll fall over a couple times the first time. You can walk back out your snow machine track and get out by yourself.
And I don't think people always realize that even when you're on like one of the golf courses, and they have a little section that maybe people snowshoe on or cross-country ski on, and you deviate off that for 1 second to, I don't know, go pick up a ball to throw for a dog or something, and how fast and far you sink. It is, I mean, it's crazy when you don't realize it.
Step off that snow machine. I've dropped in up to here before, and the snow machine's sitting there. This thing weighs 600 pounds, and it's nice and good on top of the snow. I step off, and I have a footprint of 2 size 10s. I drop like a rock. Now I've got to chin myself to get back up on the snow machine. When I was 55, it was okay. At this age, no, I'm not doing much chinning.
In the shortest distance, trying to move in that is tiring.
Even if it's only up to your knees. Post holing is going to wear you out. You've got to have another method of travel. The easiest one for novices is snow machines. If you're a backcountry skier, take your tele skis, your ATs, and wear your boots. They're going to be warmer on that snow machine, and you've got another way out. Split board is a decent way out, but probably not the best in the world. It's better than trying to post hole. So you've got to have this part loaded. The brain's got to work, and you have to have the right tools. A cell phone that works, really good idea, but sometimes you're in a place where it won't work. Up Camp Hale, there are places where cell phones work and places where cell phones don't work. And we know where they are because we're up there a lot. Most of the tourists don't know.
And the avalanche shovels, they pack so small, but they can do so much for you.
This is a fairly little one. That's as small as it goes down. It's steel. If you get a shovel, get a steel one. Don't get a plastic one. They may or may not break, but the edge wears off.
Okay.
And if you're digging in any kind of compacted snow, you're really chopping your way through it. The steel will chop right through.
Absolutely.
BCA makes good ones. Plenty of people make good ones. A lot of outfitters in town carry them. The outfitters would be nice if they would rent or provide snowshoes, provide shovels. Work in progress.
Absolutely. And just knowing, to bring, lots of times people may think that they do provide that. So just to know, maybe I should throw this in my car before I go pick up my snowmobile for the day. And you also brought, it looks like some probes and your beacon.
Yep.
Perfect. And, just having that beacon is not really going to help you. You actually have to know how to use it and go practice with it with whoever you're going to be out with in the backcountry.
And that second person needs a beacon too. It's just not one beacon for the whole party.
Everyone.
Everybody needs one.
Absolutely. Even your puppy dog.
It would be nice. At least you don't put a transponder on him.
Thank you so much for bringing all of this in and keeping all of us safe in the backcountry. It's always a pleasure to talk to you on my Monday mornings.
Pleasure as well.
We've got your local weather next.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
You're looking at a live shot from the Beaver Creek Golf Course where it is gently snowing first thing this morning, despite the fact that we do have a few blue skies starting to emerge and just a ton of snow. Look at this. This is the cornice that has formed right on the railing at the Beaver Creek Chapel this morning. There is so much snow out here. I kind of want to just knock it off, but it's so beautiful the way that it's resting on these banisters. Just so cool. And today we're already seeing a little bit of fresh snow falling right now, and we will be seeing a little bit more throughout the day today, but nothing like what we've been seeing over the last few days. Maybe about an inch, maybe 3 inches. possible throughout the system today, but temperatures will be reaching into the 20s. It's definitely a little bit cooler this morning than what we've been seeing as well. And we're looking at just that light snow off and on. And tonight, those temperatures dropping down to about 0. And we'll be seeing that sunset now after 5:30 p.m. So certainly welcome in my book to see those longer days. And then as we look at what's happening with those I-70 conditions, temperatures could be right around about 30 degrees along the highway. And we could see a little bit of sun kind of mixed in with the clouds and the light snow. But with that light snow, just know that that's going to create a slick road surface. And already this morning, some of those roadways are pretty icy. So just still take it nice and easy. Give yourself a little extra time today. My commute probably took an extra 15 to 20 minutes just because of the added traffic and also those icy conditions. And then looking ahead in our forecast, we actually have some sun back in our extended forecast for tomorrow. Maybe a little bit more snow on Wednesday, and then things kind of clear up a little bit for Thursday, Friday, and then we have another chance of snow on Saturday. But just know that our daytime highs are also going to be much cooler than they have been over the past several. But also, can I just leave you with a look at the Beaver Creek Chapel? I love how it's lit up and just completely covered in snow this morning. But up next, we have your UV forecast.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts.
You know, living in Colorado, you absolutely have to make putting on that sunblock in the morning just part of your daily routine. You get up, you brush your teeth, you put on that sunblock, because Colorado actually has the highest rates of skin cancer per capita than any other state in the U.S., thanks to that high elevation and 300 sunny days a year. And today, we're going to have those pockets of sunshine coming out, and when you're out on the hill, you've got all that fresh snow to reflect the sun, so you want to make sure that you are protecting yourselves. We're looking at a UV rating today of around a 3, so you can easily get that sunburn if you're not putting on that SPF of a 30 or above. And Supergoop makes such great products. They're not going to leave you all pasty white. They actually have a clear sunblock. They have dry powders, they have sticks, they have everything you could possibly need for you and the whole family. But don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to have those Summit County conditions for you.
There's long been a problem in the treatment of addiction. People go into treatment, they come out. They relapse and go back in, they come out again. It's a revolving door. At All Points North Lodge, we're changing that. With a focus on the root causes of substance abuse, not just the symptoms, plus ongoing life coaching that meets you where you are at any point in life. Let's make sure relapse is a thing of the past. All Points North Lodge, we believe in you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I'm Molly Dewey here in Beaver Creek with Sarah and Rarity from the Beaver Creek Resort Company. How are you, Sarah?
I'm great. How are you today?
I'm great. I'm excited to chat all things Talons Challenge, which is coming up.
Absolutely. The 17th annual Talons Challenge will be on February 22nd. This is a great event. It's all on mountains, so we have 26,000 vertical feet that people will ski, 14 black and double black runs, and a portion of the proceeds benefit SOS Outreach. So just a great way to get up and enjoy the mountain and get some good turns in.
It is. It's a really fun challenge, and while it sounds a little intimidating, it is for everyone and anyone, right?
Absolutely. We have families, we have people that bring their kids, so just a really fun day, great time to enjoy that part of the mountain and have a wonderful lunch at Talons afterwards. And then we have a village party that will bring the party down to Beaver Creek Village from 4 to 6, so just extend the day a little bit more.
Yes, and where can people sign up?
beavercreek.com/talons.
February 22nd. We'll see you there.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
This resort report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, available on streaming TV services using the YouTube app.
Now you are looking at what's happening here at Beaver Creek this morning. Some light snowfall, just some beautiful puffy clouds off in the distance. But if you were, let's say, heading over to Breckenridge today, man, have they had some really, really good snow in the last week alone. But in the last 24 hours, 8 inches at Breckenridge. And you know what's funny is that, you know, as of last week, they were just kind of emerging over that 200-inch mark. Well, for the season to date at Breckenridge, they are well over 260 inches just from the last week alone. And right now, 95% of their terrain is open. So that's going to be over 2,000 acres to get out and to just explore and, you know that Breckenridge is home to the highest chairlift in North America. That's the Imperial Express, and that goes up to almost 12,000 feet above sea level. So incredible conditions that you're going to find over in Breckenridge. And if you have that Epic Pass, you can go over there and ski and ride to your heart's content. So really, really, really just amazing conditions all over Colorado. And speaking of that, Michelle, what are the conditions looking like in Keystone today?
Conditions in Keystone are just as spectacular. 32 inches in the past 7 days. I don't think you could go wrong with any resort that you choose to go and visit. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Keystone has received 2 inches overnight with 12 inches in the past 48 hours. So far for the season, they have 186 inches with that mountain 100% open. Over 3,137 acres to go explore. With a 58-inch base, it is looking good. All 128 trails are open, so you can go enjoy yourself all day long. Then you can take a little break and go back and enjoy some terrific night skiing at Keystone. Now, Keystone is really known for its Kidtopia. They have some phenomenal events that take place every single day over at Keystone that really engages the whole family and the kids. So from 9:30 to 2:30 at Kidtopia headquarters, you can always find something happening. They have toys, games, giant Legos, foosball, interactive activities and crafts. On Saturday, there's fireworks. They have a daily cookie time at 4 p.m. And on Friday from 4:30 to 5:30, there's a milkshake social. So lots of fun things, including like crafternoons where the kids get to make really cool souvenirs to take home with them. And one of my favorite events that takes place at Keystone is on Tuesdays with Kidtopia. They have a meet and greet with the Avalanche dogs. So you definitely have to bring your camera to get your pictures with these cute little guys. We're going to take a closer look at them.
Hi, I'm Mike Currid from the Keystone Ski Patrol, and this is my girl Reagan, training to be a member of our Colorado Rapid Avalanche Deployment Team, the CRAD team, which works with Flight for Life Colorado, to go help find people who may have gotten buried under the snow. So we start with some known burials. That might just be me hiding behind a tree. As soon as I go out of sight, she gets released, and she'll come find me. And then we have a nice big place session. Good girl, Ray. The next step is to go into a hole. And they start to realize that we want to be looking for people ultimately who could be underneath the snow. We then start to cover up that hole, and that promotes digging for the dog to get in there and play with the toy with the person that's buried. She just thinks that's second nature, and that's what all doggies get to do. But she's pretty lucky because she's the one who actually gets to take that snowmobile and lift ride and gondola ride every single day she comes to work.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
Oh, look what I found. A nice crackling fire right here at the base of Beaver Creek this morning, where we have some fresh snowfall currently dropping out of the sky, just kind of those light intermittent flakes. And then we also have this gorgeous sunrise with these nice kind of light puffy clouds. And what a beautiful start to our day here at Beaver Creek. It is 7:39 a.m. and today we are going to be seeing those temperatures reaching into the 20s here at the base of the mountain. Right now it's saying that it's about 15 degrees where I am standing. So it's a chilly start to the morning for sure, but it will be warming up pretty nicely. And we are looking at maybe about 1 inch to maybe like 3 inches throughout the day today. So not like the snow that we've been seeing over the last several days, but just a nice little refresher for us today. But no winter weather advisories, no winter storm warning, so it's just going to be kind of a gentle system, if you will. And then tonight, those temperatures drop significantly down to 0. So if you do have some evening plans, you'll want to make sure that you have the heavy jacket on, that if you're taking the dogs out for a walk, like I will inevitably be doing, that you put the beanie on, that you layer up for this evening. And if you're coming out on the mountain today, we'll be seeing those temperatures also relatively chilly, so you want to have a couple layers with you, and probably a good idea to have some lens options, because we kind of have that mixture of the blue sky and then also that snow. And for tomorrow, definitely a highlight lens kind of day. We'll be seeing sunshine all day long. Now temperatures are still going to be staying pretty cool as we go into the rest of the week, but by the time we get into the weekend, we'll start to see those temperatures rebounding back into the 30s. And we have at least another chance of snow on the way for Wednesday. We have a little break on Thursday, Friday, another chance on Saturday. So I love that consistently this winter we've just been seeing those refresher systems every single week. We have a little sun, we have a little snow, or we have a ton of snow like we had this weekend, but conditions are really good. And if you're going to be, getting layered up, might as well save some money while you do that with the outlets at Silverthorne. They're located right at exit 205, and you can find 30 to 70% off name brands every single day. I'm going to hang out right here next to this fire for just a bit. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
He wanted a man cave in our new home.
But she wanted to be close to nature, so we met in the middle.
Oh, look who just woke up. You are so cute.
But one thing we could both agree on was getting Geico to help with homeowners insurance.
Yeah, it was really easy and we saved a bunch of money. You got it. You're such a smart bear.
Call Geico and see how easy saving on homeowners and condo insurance can be.
The Book Report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
Our Eagle Valley Library District has so many great programs. It's so much more than books, and they have great programs not just for the little kids, but they have great programs for the teenagers and for the adults. And I think that's really cool that the teenagers in the Eagle Valley Libraries have their own space. They have their own section, and there's not a lot of shushing whenever it comes to going and enjoying some of the great activities that they have. So in some of the events that they have, they have Dungeons and Dragons for the teens. They have weekly events like laser tag or live action Pac-Man. And they also have a craft section. So, they can do all these really cool crafts. All you have to bring is your imagination. All the supplies are there for them. And, they also have craft days for the adults too. So it's a great way to just, if you want to get out of the house, maybe, the weather's not great. It's a great place to spend an evening because they have so many fun things going on. But they also have some things making for Valentine's Day. They have an escape room party that they do. You can do painting, sewing. They have karaoke and trivia. So many different things that there's going to be something for everyone. And like I said, they also have these great programs for the adults too. So definitely check out all of their programming online, and stay out of the backcountry right now, because I'm pretty sure that avalanche risk is pretty high with all of this fresh snow. But we're going to throw it back to Ashley. She's going to give us that avalanche report.
Thank you, Michelle. With all of this fresh snow, it's one of those things that's so great for the resorts. But even like, this morning over at Vail, what they're saying as far as the terrain being open is that at 8:30, the front side lifts will be opening as planned, but they are really working on those back bowls and making sure that that terrain is going to be safe for the public. And you'll notice, like, if you were over there this weekend, that there were some delays in some of those lifts opening, but it's because Ski Patrol is working so hard to keep up with Mother Nature to keep that area safe and not open anything that might be risky. Well, the backcountry, you don't have Ski Patrol, right? This is just this is all on you. And one of the best resources to find out what's going on with those backcountry conditions is the Colorado Avalanche Information Center. But probably more importantly than just knowing that the backcountry danger is high is educating yourself. And they have workshops that happen throughout the entire year. And these people that create these forecasts, they have doctorates in meteorology, okay? Like, they are like the ultimate backcountry weather nerds. They're amazing. And a lot of them live in Leadville, so they live in the country that they are reporting on, right? And they get out daily, and it's amazing the work that they do. But really, if you're going to be going into the backcountry, whether it's snowshoeing, whether it's skinning, whether it's getting out in a snowmobile, make sure you educate yourself first, and that you're going with people that are even more educated than you are. And one of the best resources, again, is the Colorado Avalanche Information Center. So it's avalanche.state.co.us. I know it's a big one, but just Google Colorado Avalanche Information Center. It's so worthwhile. They're so good at what they do. And coming up, we are really going to be helping you just to make the most of your time while you're here in the mountains. I have your first chair report coming up.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Our world is constantly changing, but the joys of winter are eternal. This fall, celebrate the official kickoff to winter with Warren Miller's 70th anniversary film, Timeless, presented by Volkswagen. Explore British Columbia, Colorado, France, Austria, Switzerland, and more, alongside legendary ski icons like Glenn Flake. It's not just a movie, it's an experience 70 years in the making. Find a show near you at warrenmiller.com.
This weather report is brought to you by Beaver Creek's Talons Challenge, happening Saturday, February 22nd.
That is a live look at Redtail this morning, sort of the center for where the Talons Challenge is. It's going to give you that access to larkspur, to grouse, to the birds of prey. So lots of runs are going to be coming out of that area. Hopefully this weekend was a great weekend to start getting those legs in good shape for it. Now, You know, I'm outside here in Avon this morning. It wasn't snowing this morning whenever I came in, but I think I actually have just a very light snowfall taking place at the moment. A little cooler than what we've had the last couple days, starting off right around 14. And throughout the day, we're going to see that sun start to come out for a little bit, but we're going to have that mix of sun and clouds throughout the day today. Now, going into this evening, we still have a chance of that snowfall falling overnight, about 1 inch at some of our local or lower elevations, that overnight low dropping down to right around 0, and that sun now not setting till right around 5:35. So you've got a little bit more time to enjoy your time outside today. Now we're looking at snow throughout Summit County, Eagle County, mid-mountain temperatures 16 for Vail, 18 in Beaver Creek, 12 in Breckenridge, and 19 over in Keystone. Enjoy it, because we have a great week ahead. And talking about getting out and enjoying all of this snow, Ashley's out there in Beaver Creek. We're going to check in with her for one of her first chairs.
First Chair is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Follow us on Facebook for live interviews and mountain reports.
Can you tell how interested I am in hanging out next to the fire this morning? Okay, when it comes to First Chair, one of the best tools that you can have is right here. Yep, Starbucks at the base of Beaver Creek. This is definitely some nice fuel, especially if you've had a long weekend. Maybe you have the family out. Powder sometimes can be exhausting, especially if you've been getting after it. So fueling up, getting yourself some caffeine first thing this morning is really nice. And then, you know, maybe hanging out next to the fireplace. Now, also right here at Beaver Creek, you will find an excellent tool to make sure you have the best time possible, which is right over here. This is the Adult and Ski and Snowboard School. So this little area is really kind of where all of the adventures start here at Beaver Creek. So if maybe you try to get out in that powder and you're like, okay, I'm struggling big time, or maybe you're just getting up here and you're a little bit intimidated to go with some of your friends that might be a little bit better out on the slopes, some of the best instructors in the entire world are here at Beaver Creek. And did you know that Beaver Creek is home to the most dedicated learning terrain in the entire state of Colorado? It's phenomenal what you have. You have your very own gondola, you have your very own location to grab lunch or ice cream if you so choose, and really just a nice terrain to spread out and to get to know your ski and snowboard skills before you take them up higher on the mountain. So, you know, Beaver Creek really has it all. And also, did I mention 3 o'clock here? Cookie time? Free cookies every single day right here at the base of the mountain. Up next, for all of you homeowners and second homeowners, we have some great information for you about how to stay safe and maybe improve your home a little bit.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
For over 60 years, Warren Miller has captured the spirit of the mountains and the culture of snow sports. Tune in to TV8 Daily at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. for timeless Warren Miller films presented by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. One of the defining qualities of our community are the numerous locally owned and operated businesses. We're spotlighting one today that's headquartered in Edwards. It's PSI Plumbing, and joining us is their owner, Jim Harper. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Well, tell us a little bit about PSI. How'd you guys get your start, and how long have you been in the Valley?
You know, I'm originally from Boston. Came to Colorado in '91, and we've been in the Valley since '97, and we've been in business since the year 2000, so about 18 and a half years now.
That's incredible. And I'm assuming you've grown quite a bit over that time.
Quite a bit, yeah. We now have about 36 people total, 28 technicians in the field. So yeah, it's been really good growth. It's been a great place to work and live. We're very happy here.
Tell me a little bit more about your technicians, because these aren't some folks who just walk in off the street and apply for a job. They require a lot of training.
You know, they do require a lot of training. So we try to hire very experienced people, and then what we'll do is we'll go out and we'll find young kids today that want to learn the trade, want to get hands dirty, and make a great living and have a lot of fun, right? Because what we do is a lot of fun. You're not bored. You're not stuck inside of a bank working somewhere or looking out a window, you know, doing paperwork. You're out every day going from job to job, right? So we recruit a lot of young guys locally, and we train them from the ground up. You know, we bring them in here into our training facility. We will teach them how to rebuild faucets. We teach them how to tear apart a hydronic boiler like this. And you know, the advantage of that is really, you know, they're gonna make their mistakes in here, okay? And when they come to your home, they're already experienced, they've already worked on the equipment, and they've worked on it from our standpoint, how PSI wants to see it done, right? So we make sure that they're consistent with our standards for the homeowner.
So tell me a little bit about your territory. How far do you guys range in Eagle County?
So right now in Eagle County, we cover from Gypsum to Eastvale, and then we also service some of Frisco and Silverthorne. We have a pretty good base in Copper Mountain. You know, it's a pretty good size area.
So you're the guys we call if we're thinking about doing a remodel, but also if something goes wrong, especially in the middle of the night.
That's correct, yeah. That's really where we have our strong point is we are in a service retrofit business. We'll come to your house 24/7, 365. You know, when something goes wrong at 3 o'clock in the morning, we're typically the only people that answer, okay? A lot of people say they have 24/7, but when you make the call, you know, we have a live technician that answers your phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning, and we send them out to your house. That's what we do.
So give me a little bit more idea of what you guys do, because it's more than just pipes and sinks.
Yep, so we do drain cleaning, which includes run and snake equipment, clearing blockages. We do maintenance jetting, which is where we use high pressure water to clean out a sewer line or a home's plumbing system. We do pipe thawing, we do pipe bursting, we do spray lining for commercial applications, we do septic pumping, we do hydrovac work. We have the only hydrovac unit in the Valley. We do hydronics, we do radiant heat, snow melt, we do forced air, we do furnaces, air conditioning, right? We do a lot of water quality today. We specialize in doing water filtration, softening, carbon filtration, point of use RO systems, whole house RO systems. You know, really we run a gamut. We can do air quality in the home, which is a really, really big deal.
Jim, it's been great talking with you today. You guys are located in Edwards. Where else can people find you online?
You know, psivale.com. Also, the number is all over the side of our trucks, 926-0500. You know, and it says on every one of our trucks, you know, we're here to provide the best possible service, period. And that's kind of our goal every day.
Thanks so much, Jim. Stay tuned. We've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
You're looking at a live shot from patrol headquarters here at Beaver Creek. That's at 11,440 feet above sea level. Cloudy skies to start, but we also have this kind of a foggy layer right there hovering in the village, and then you can kind of see there's some better visibility as you get up higher in some areas. But then let me just turn you over here toward Grass Mountain and Larkspur, and you can see that we have kind of a dual layer of fog, one at the very tippy top of the mountain, then kind of one a little bit closer to the base of the mountain. And also you'll notice that those trees are completely covered in snow, and that's because of how much snow we've received in the last 7 days, over 20 inches here at Beaver Creek. And temperatures today will be reaching into the low 20s. So it's definitely a chilly start to the morning, especially considering what we saw for our temperatures over the weekend, kind of staying in the 30s. It was really warm, really mild. So cooling off today, and we could still see another 1 to 3 inches throughout the day today, with our overnight lows dropping down to about 0 degrees. It's going to be a very chilly one. But that's great news because it's going to help keep that snow just pristine and really in good shape as we head into the rest of the week. And for those I-70 conditions, temperatures may be a little bit warmer, maybe around 30 degrees or so. But just be aware, there's a lot of people that are heading back down to Denver this morning. I had more traffic on my commute in this morning than I have seen in since the season started. It was kind of ridiculous, and it definitely delayed me quite a bit. So just give yourself some extra time on the roads today. But up next, hour number 2 is headed your way. We are really kind of just getting started on this snowy Monday morning.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vale. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vale.
And that is a live look this morning over at Vail by Gondola 1. And it is going to be a great day because it's another powder day here in Eagle County at Vail and Beaver Creek. Hopefully you got a chance to get outside and enjoy some of that this weekend. We're going to have a great second hour for you. I'm Michelle Seymour. I'll be your host in the studio today. We've got Ashley Perel. She's out and about doing her first chairs, and what a great weekend and what a great start to the week with all of this fresh snow. Man, I can't wait to get out there and enjoy some of it, but I already have to start planning because coming up on Friday, we're already moving into President's Weekend, and there's such fun events kicking off in Beaver Creek and Vail for President's Weekend. So Friday starts Beaver Creek Extraordinaire presents Spangled. And these are events that are going to be taking place Friday through Monday, celebrating all things American history. And it kicks off pretty much every day around 3 o'clock in the village. On Friday, it's going to be all about monumental music from 3 to 6. It's going to be a celebration of jazz, bluegrass, some classic rock. One of my favorite events is actually happening on the Monday the 17th with the American ski culture, and that's all about the history of skiing, some cool posters and gear and technology. But Vail has a great legacy weekend planned too. In Vail on Saturday, they're actually going to be landing a Black Hawk helicopter at the top of Eagle's Nest from 11 to 2. They're going to have all sorts of fun events where you can meet and greet with the National Guard every single day at 1 o'clock at the top of Lion's Head. There's going to be Ski with a Soldier Mountain Tour, which will teach you a little bit all about the history of the different runs and how they got their name. So there's lots of fun things happening throughout Vail and Beaver Creek. But Ashley, she is up in Beaver Creek doing our first chair reporting. I'm going to throw it back to her to see what else is going on.
Thank you, Michelle. Happy Monday. Happy hour number 2. Figured out why we had that kind of that cloud cover on top of the mountain, because it's snowing pretty good up here. I'll show you that in just a moment. But speaking of President's Day weekend coming up, I think it's really important. A lot of times it can be unattainable for a lot of people to come up and to ski with their entire family. So if you want to save some money, one of the best ways that you can do that is by buying your lift tickets in advance. The season pass sales are long gone, but there is a way that you can save cash. So you can go to beavercreek.com, to vail.com, and if you buy in advance, and especially if you know that you're going to be, let's say you're going to be skiing the entire weekend, right? If you buy a 3-day pass, you can save up to $87 just by getting it online in advance. So I'm all about saving a little bit of money if you can, wherever you can. And then also coming up for some of my first shares, I'll let you know where you can save money on rentals as well. And coming up in the second hour of the show, we have some great information for you about just how to enjoy all of this fresh snow. And then also, you know, coming up, I just finished reporting at the Dew Tour yesterday, and we have the Burton US Open. It's going to be heading our way February 24th. And we're talking the best snowboarders on the planet, Olympians. We are talking about national champions, X Games champions, Dew Tour champions, and you also see all this fresh snow. Look at this. Oh, hey. But we have some great information heading your way, including your watch and win. It's all coming up in hour number 2, so don't go anywhere.
Introducing the most capable Sierra lineup ever.
Right here in the heart of Avon, you're going to find Beaver Liquors. You're going to find the proprietor, David Courtney. David, Beaver Liquors has been here for over 4 decades. Is that correct?
Yeah, 42 years to be exact. It's the oldest business in Avon, actually.
Is it really?
No one's ever lasted this long.
You guys have something for everybody, something to tease and entice their palate, whether it's wine, lots of whiskeys. Tell us what it is that you do here and all your offerings.
So, you know, obviously everybody out there knows that tequilas and bourbons have become this huge thing that people are chasing. So last spring we made our selection much larger. We increased our tequilas by 70 and our bourbons by about 80. And then we incorporate that with our wine cellar, which is right below us here. It's 3,000 square feet. It's 15 feet underground. So it stays naturally cool. Even in August here, even though it doesn't get very warm, it's about 57 degrees downstairs. So
Your Beaver Liquors is packed to the gills with everything. How did you find room for 80 more bottles of whiskey?
We bought more shelves.
Okay. Hey, so one of the other things you guys do here big with your business is your delivery. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so we do a huge business with our delivery. You can go to the website, which is beaverliquors.com, or you can just call us, 970-949-5040. And we deliver twice a day, Monday through Saturday at 2 p.m. and at 8 p.m. It's a $100 minimum, otherwise it's a $10 charge, but we all know when you're on a ski vacation, $100 is nothing.
That's basically a bottle of tequila and then some.
Right.
You're going to get a couple of those for sure. And what's your reach around the valley?
So we deliver valley-wide. You call us, we'll be there. So, you know, all we need is just a little bit of notice. We leave the store at 2 and we leave the store at 8, so we can accommodate you.
Love it. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
BeaverLiquors.com, right here in the heart of Avon.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Imagine feeling fearless when you walk into the dentist. Imagine a mouthwash that strengthens your enamel while preventing cavities up to 70%. Act Anti-Cavity Rinse. For a confident feeling in your oral health, stop imagining. Start acting.
This weather report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops. We'll see you out there.
Yep, it is snowing over there at Breckenridge this morning, but it looks like the sun is out too. It's one of those really cool snow showers in the in the sunshine. I love that. It looks really pretty over there. And you know, it was just slightly snowing outside on the patio here in Avon. It looked like it might have been snowing up in Beaver Creek too. Now, I'm excited to have that sun come back out. So looking at tomorrow, we're going to have temperatures in the 20s, a little bit more sunshine, so some great conditions to get out there and enjoy all of that great powder, because I love having great light whenever I'm out there riding. A great week, pretty seasonal temperatures in the upper teens, lower 20s. But look at this, right as we move back into the weekend, we have that snow coming back into the forecast for another beautiful weekend in the mountains. Hopefully you can come up and join us. Ashley is already up there in Beaver Creek. I can't wait to find out her first chair next.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops. We'll see you out there.
Would you look at the snow that's coming down here mid-mountain at Beaver Creek? Really big, fluffy flakes right now. So, you know, it kind of tapered off at the base of the mountain, and it was nice and clear, and then I made my way up here, and oh my goodness, there's a lot of fresh snow. Now, before I got up here, I wanted to tell you about how to save a little money when it comes to rentals. So we have President's Day weekend coming up. Oh, we also have them clearing the snow off the patio here at Spruce Saddle. Okay, so I get all my gear at Christie Sports, and for instance, I got this sweet Never Summer board. It's a Colorado brand from Christie Sports last season. Also my bindings, I got my boots from there, and they are just the experts when it comes to helping you get set up with the gear that's right for you. But whenever I have friends and family coming into town, for instance, my brother came out for Christmas, and he's like, okay, Ashley, like, how do I save money on that gear? Oh, they're coming back. Let me get out of the way. And so what I tell them, my very own family members, is to go to ChristieSports.com. And if you go there and you book in advance, you can save 20% off of your gear. So if you have, let's say, 3 kids like my brother does, then that's going to be a significant savings, especially if you have, 2, 3, 4 days of skiing ahead of you. And then, of course, that just helps Christie Sports to plan in advance. And then, they can serve you better as customers. So ChristieSports.com if you want to save money on that rental for this coming weekend, for President's Day, or any time that you come up here. And then also just know that they're amazing, really. Like I go to them for literally everything, and there's a reason why. It's because they're just excellent at what they do. And they have 4 locations here in the Vail Valley. But I'm going to leave you with another look at this snow that's coming down mid-mountain, 10,200 feet above sea level here at Spruce Saddle. And look at this. This is who was pelting me with snow earlier. Look at how much snow they have to clear off the patio. Oh my gosh, amazing. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.
Hour tune around. Christie's expert technicians need less than a day for most tune and repair jobs. We'll have you at your best in no time. Drop your skis and snowboards off today. Christie Sports. We'll see you out there.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
Head to Bistro 14 for lunch and relax with breathtaking views of Mount of the Holy Cross. This mountaintop eatery is perfect for the whole family, with a kids menu, ski in, ski out access during lunch, and also open for dinner by riding the Eagle Bond gondola. Vail, like nothing on earth.
Vail is always coming up with new and exciting things, and new this year they have Vail Après. So at 3 o'clock every day, you're going to hear the unmistakable sound of bells ringing throughout the villages. And this pays homage to our European history with skiing. At 3 o'clock, everyone gathers and they all enjoy, a nice toast, a drink, and share their stories from being on the mountain during the day. And you'll find that all of our restaurants and shops participating will have specials just for this event at 3 o'clock daily. And man, with a powder weekend, the way we had this past weekend, there are definitely stories to be told, and sharing that enjoyment of where you found all those best stashes or how those bowls were. So definitely go check it out. Go enjoy everything from champagne toasts to all sorts of unique food specials. And one of my favorite restaurants, El Sabor, is one of the participants in this, and they also do a really good $6 breakfast burrito in the morning. But let's take a closer look at our local dish, El Sabor.
Once you get your fill on the hill, located just steps from the skier bridge here at the base in Lion's Head, you're gonna find El Sabor Restaurant. El Sabor Restaurant is one of only a few restaurants here in the Vail area that offers truly ski-in and ski-out dining. They have grab-and-go burritos every morning for breakfast, unforgettable and affordable lunches, and an outstanding dinner menu. Let's head into the kitchen now and find out what the staff is serving up. Let's go. Mikey D, thanks for letting us come into the kitchen today at El Sabor.
You're welcome. Glad to have you.
So your menu is pretty unique, and you have some new offerings that you're incorporating. What are you going to make up today?
Today we're going to make our daily special, which is going to be catfish tacos.
Catfish tacos. What
Delicious.
a good idea. Sounds delish. Do you want to walk us through the process?
Sure can.
Sounds good.
All right, here we go. So we start with some catfish fillets.
Okay.
We soak them in buttermilk. Then we have our flour mix: flour, salt, pepper, paprika, a little cayenne.
Okay.
Right? So once they've marinated, we're going to put them in the flour and just coat them nice. Once you have them coated, they go right to the fryer.
Okay.
Put our basket in.
Yep.
Take our fish, and you want to get it 1,000, 1,000. This way it doesn't stick to the bottom.
Oh, got you. Now, these are thin fillets. They probably cook pretty fast, don't they?
They do. They'll be done in about 1.5 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
Right to the texture we want for tacos. And once they're done, we're going to hang them out, let them dry off for a minute. Now we're ready for tacos.
Okay, Mike, 1.5 minutes for the catfish in the fryer until they float.
That's correct.
Let them dry off, and now the final preparation in the plating.
We have some tortillas here that we kind of cooked so they got a little bit of a bubble in them. It gives them a little crunch, but yet keeps them soft.
Okay.
We prefer to use corn tortillas. Then we're going to take habanero slaw and put that on the bottom. Take our pieces of fish, lay them in there nice and pretty. We're going to put some roja aioli on there.
What's the flavor behind the roja aioli?
So the roja is one of our sauces that we use for enchiladas. It's made from a guajillo chili. Then we're going to add some cotija cheese. Just a little bit. It's pretty pungent, so you only want to use a little.
Okay.
And finish with cilantro for color and flavor, freshness. And that, catfish taco.
Oh, that looks so good. I got to taste that right now.
All right, well, let's go eat them up.
Sounds good. Beautiful out here on the back patio, Mike. We're overlooking the skier bridge right next to Gore Creek, and the food looks great and smells even better. So these are the catfish tacos. What else did you bring out?
Well, we have a great burger menu. We do sandwiches every week from different regions of the country, and we do daily specials just like the catfish tacos, and we also feature handcrafted cocktails.
So Mike, these are made from scratch every day?
Every day.
so good. If people want to find out more about El Sabor, make a reservation, check it out, what would you recommend?
Visit the website, elsaborvale.com.
Okay.
Friend us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram.
I love it. Thanks for having us here today, bud.
My pleasure, Mark.
I love it. All right, once again, this is El Sabor in Lion's Head, and this is the local dish.
This weather report is brought to you by the Eagle County Regional Airport. Get flight information at flyvale.com.
You're looking at a live shot from the Eagle County Regional Airport where it's cloudy, but those runways are nice and clear this morning. And what a great place to fly in and out of. So convenient here for Vail and Beaver Creek, especially when you have conditions like this, where we have 3 inches in the last 24 hours, making for a very nice, smooth ride first thing. And those big, fluffy snowflakes that are falling right now mid-mountain here at Beaver Creek. Today, temperatures reaching about 23 degrees at the base, and we're looking at anywhere between about 1 to 3 inches of fresh snow. But man, if it keeps up like this, we could see it maybe a little more here on top of the mountain. But visibility looking pretty good because those flakes are just kind of, they're big, they're fluffy, but they're not completely socked in at the moment. So coming up next, we have your lens of the day. You're really going to want to have some nice vision for these conditions.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
So today I picked the ZL Optics Portal XL. So a couple things really nice about this lens is it really has some of the best peripheral vision in the game. It has a really wide, really big lens, which just gives you so much extra clarity and vision when you are trying to get that extra peripheral vision. Now, the other nice thing about this is it has this rail lock system, which allows you to actually wear the goggle with it slightly open. Now, this is really nice if you're someone who likes to do a little bit of backcountry, a little bit of touring, because while you're getting hot going through the backcountry, it just gives you a little bit extra to be able to vent it. It also comes with this really light colored lens, which I like for if you ever do a little bit of night skiing or a day like today where you are going to have that flat light. This is going to give you that extra little bit of clarity. And it's a really light yellow tinted lens, which is actually light enough to where if you are night skiing or, you know, if you're out there in the backcountry, maybe doing a full moon skin up, this is a great goggle for that evening. Now, great place to check this out is going to be Eyepieces of Vail. You can go in there, you can play with how easily this rail lock system is to switch out these lenses, and you can find them in Vail, Lion's Head, Beaver Creek, Edwards, and new this year, Snowmass. So go check out the people at Eyepieces of Vail. You'll find the goggle that's perfect for you. We're going to take a quick break, and then Ashley's going to have a little bit of information on the Burton U.S. Open, including some of those athletes to watch.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it!
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly Ski Boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
So much going on this morning that I want to show you here at Beaver Creek. First of all, I'm just on the side of Latigo and in one of the ungroomed sections. Look at how much snow is covering my board. No big deal, just off the side of where it's groomed. And then also you can still see that we have that layer of fog right down at the base of the mountain and plenty of these big fluffy snowflakes that are continuing to fly at the moment. Now, with all of this snow, you may be just as excited as I am for the Burton US Open to come to town starting on February 24th. And I had the pleasure of being a field reporter for the Dew Tour this weekend, and so I just had a chance to catch up with some of these athletes. Now, when it comes to athletes to watch, Jamie Anderson, she just won her 11th Dew Tour title yesterday. She is one of the most dominant athletes at the Burton US Open. And because of the conditions with the feet of snow that fell, what ended up happening for the slopestyle competition is the ladies had a meeting and they decided not to do the jump portion because when it gets this thick with snow, then it becomes really slow and then they end up decking out on the jumps and it can be really dangerous. So they just decided to do a rail jam competition. And lo and behold, Jamie Anderson, despite whatever conditions might be thrown at her, she ended up winning the contest, and it's no wonder that she's a two-time Olympic gold medalist. So she'll be competing in slopestyle at the Burton US Open, so make sure to watch out for her. Also competing in slopestyle is Red Gerard. He's our very own Colorado local boy, grew up in Silverthorne, and he won the slopestyle competition last year. He had won the Olympics prior and never had a Burton US Open title, so it was a really big emotional moment for him last year at the Burton US Open, and then he repeated that performance at Dew Tour this weekend, and it was a really big deal. I mean, run number one, they were getting scores in the 90s in the first run of 3. That's really unheard of. So it's exciting to have those competitors back in our own backyard. And then also don't forget about the 4 days of concerts that are lined up completely free. And one of the concerts that I will definitely be at is Luke Matroni's. Now, Luke is the brother of Jack Matroni, who you might recognize as the host of X Games. But Luke and Jack both used to compete on the Pro Tour, and eventually both of them had injuries significant enough where they were like, you know what, it's just not safe to go back to competing. So what did they do? Well, they turned it into completely different paths. And so Luke has gone down the path of music. Jack has gone down the host and announcer path. But it's really exciting to see these brothers be so successful. And the fact that Luke is now playing at the event where he used to compete at, really, really cool. Great vibe. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. And if you've never been before, let's just kind of see if we can tempt your taste buds just a little bit further with a look back at how everything went down last year.
Welcome to the 2019 Burton US Open Snowboarding Championships, 37th year of the Burton US Open, longest running snowboarding contest in the world.
It's good to be Zoe Sadowski-Sinnott, winning the sport's most prestigious title.
Backside triple cork 14-4.
Are you kidding me? The entire field tackling Red Gerard. The soul of snowboarding himself, Danny Davis.
We got a victory lap coming our way for Scotty James,
his first ever Burton U.S. Open title.
Double crippler! And she puts it down!
Maddie Mastro, the double crippler, getting the fans on their feet.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts.
That's a live look at Midvale this morning. A great porthole to get up and enjoy Vail Mountain. You're going to find a lot of lifts up there, including your lift that's going to take you up towards the back bowls. But starting off this morning, a little cool, right around 14 degrees. No wind out there today. We still have a few snow showers in the area over Beaver Creek. We're snowing lightly in Avon this morning, sort of on and off. And that's what we're sort of going to have today. We're going to have a little bit of sun come through as we move throughout the afternoon. A little bit of those clouds are going to come back through, and then hopefully a little bit more sunshine, warming up to a high of about 23 by this afternoon. Those days are getting that little bit longer. You've got a little bit more time to enjoy yourself outside. This evening getting pretty cool, dropping down to an overnight low of about 0. Now we do expect to see hopefully a little bit more snow in the morning, so hopefully we'll be waking up with that little dusting throughout Eagle County. But that's all going to go away because Tuesday that sun is going to come back out. We're going to have a beautiful sunny day for our week ahead. Wednesday, another slight chance of snow showers, but the next real system is not going to push in till we get towards the weekend. On Saturday, we're looking at hopefully some more snow showers coming in for the weekend. Are your legs sore from enjoying the weekend? I know mine are. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to take a closer look at Simply Massage, a great way to work out those sore legs, or maybe that present for that special someone for Valentine's Day. Don't go anywhere.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
I have Tegan Davis here with me with the Eagle Valley Library District, and the library is no longer just about books. You guys have a whole digital experience.
We do. So you can hop online through our website, evld.org, and you can check out ebooks, audiobooks. We also have digital magazines. We have digital music that you can download. You can download up to 5 songs a week that you get to keep, and it's the whole Sony music collection, so there's a lot of music there. We also have our streaming channels, which is Acorn TV, which is all British dramas, movies, and then we also have great courses. So if you want to step up your game, learn a little bit, we have great courses that you can stream, as well as our Spanish novella channel, so you can watch a bunch of Spanish dramas. And then we also have Tumble Books, which is for little kids to experience books online as well that are animated, and they can also work on their reading skills.
That is fantastic. Go check it out at the Eagle Valley Library District.
The double crippler, and she puts it down, making history. Oh my goodness! Welcome to the Burton U.S. Open Snowboarding Championships, longest running snowboarding contest in the world.
Excuse us while we pick our jaws up off the floor. The stage is set for the contest that started it all.
Oh!
go anywhere. The Burton U.S. Open of Snowboarding starts now.
Welcome to Simply Massage. Simply Massage is locally owned and operated. So we have 4 different locations in Breckenridge, Avon, Glenwood Springs, and Vail. It's definitely like a more modern mountain feel, which I think is just such a cool concept because that is just how Simply Massage is too. We are modern, but we're very mountain specific. All of our locations are in the mountains, and so we wanted to just bring that feel to all of our guests. We have a super affordable price point, but also it's really high quality service as well. So I think the combination of both is what people really enjoy. I feel like the name kind of says it all, Simply Massage. You can come in and get exactly what you need worked on. You can come in for a 60-minute session and we just charge a flat rate. So that way, if you want to get a deep tissue massage, there's no upcharge for that, which is super great because a lot of people think they need deep tissue, but maybe they only need it in one area. So that way you can kind of customize the type of massage that you want for that 60-minute session. So maybe you want deep tissue on your back, but you want to go a little lighter on your legs. It's just a really great concept because that way you can kind of cater to each individual client that comes in. We knew that CBD was going to be really revolutionary in terms of massage, so we wanted to hop right on that. And I think it's pretty obvious now that a lot of other spas are starting to use CBD as well. It's really beneficial with massage because it helps combat inflammation, which is what we do as massage therapists. We want to try to combat the inflammation and help relieve any pain if we can. The combination of a deep tissue massage with the CBD upgrade is what most people are coming in for. And the reason for that is because most people that are coming to the mountains are super active. They're out skiing all day, they're out hiking all day. So they just want to come in, they're feeling a little beat up, and the combination of like a deep tissue massage with the CBD is just what everyone needs to like get back up on the mountain the next day. We've been able to retain therapists for so long because they come in, they're really enthusiastic about their work, they get to see a lot of the same clients, which is something that a lot of other places don't get to do. And I think it's because of things that we offer that are a little bit different that keeps the locals coming. And I think it kind of just all kind of works together. And I think that's why everyone has been here for so long and just loves Simply Massage so much. We encourage everyone to come get a massage. We get locals, we get tourists. It's really great because you can get same-day appointments. We also offer a package which is fully transferable. You can use it at any location, anyone can use it. We have a lot of clients who come to Breckenridge, but then they want to go ski Vail for the day. They can pop into the Vail location and get a massage there as well, so super convenient. And you don't have to be a member to come see us. You can come get a massage anytime at any location. Yeah, we welcome everyone. The next time you're in the mountains, do something great for you and come see us at Simply Massage.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Hey, welcome back to the Centennial Express gondola. Also, breaking news this morning. It sounds like Blue Sky is probably not going to be opening in Vail today just because of the amount of avalanche work that Ski Patrol needs to be doing to keep it nice and safe. So stay posted. Vail Mountain Alert says a lot on Twitter and on social media, so you can find updates there throughout the day. But priority number one is staying safe. And let me just also introduce you to the people that are riding up with me in the Centennial Express gondola this morning. We have some Floridians in the house. This is Addie, and then we also have her brother Jake over here, and then we have Emily, and we have Jeff, and these guys are going to be shredding up the slopes this morning with me on First Chair. And first of all, collectively, can we all in one word say how the conditions have been? Good. Count three. Good?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. All right. and a little bit chilly for the Floridians, which is to be expected. But this is your first run this morning, right, you guys? Yes. Okay, so we're actually going to get a glimpse of that. But also, just a little background. So Jake and Addie also were part of the Beaver Creek Ski School last year. And now you guys are like just shredding on your own. This is amazing. So cool, and a testament to what that ski school can do for you. I mean, you guys were here for how many days last year? Like just a couple, right?
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Yeah, 3 or 4 days last year, and now these guys are heading up the Centennial Express lift, and we're gonna see them live on TV doing their skiing. So I can already tell you they're really good. They're really good. So anyway, the conditions are fantastic here at Beaver Creek, and also limited visibility mid-mountain. I just kind of made my way down to meet up with these guys, and definitely a little bit of a foggy layer mid-mountain. So having those lenses that will allow you to see more light is going to be a really good idea for today. So coming up, we're going to have a look at that local weather forecast. It is snowing on top of Beaver Creek Mountain. We'll be right back.
This weather report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
That's a live look this morning over at Vail Village, and it just looks beautiful outside today. I'm here in Avon, and I've got a couple little snowflakes floating past. I'm pretty sure it's probably still snowing a little bit over there in Vail, and I think that's what we're going to experience today, depending upon where you are and where you are waking up. Now, we're looking at a high today of about 23, starting off around 14 degrees, but as we move throughout the day, we're going to have that mix of some clouds, a little bit of sun, a pocket of a snow shower coming through is not to be unexpected. As we move into this evening, things are going to cool off a good bit. That overnight low dropping down to right around 0, and a chance of about an inch or so at the lower elevations. Now, if you are driving along the I-70 corridor, just to give you a heads up, we do have a road incident down by Eagle on I-70. It's going to be in the eastbound lanes. The left lane is blocked. So take your time on the roads. Give those first responders a chance to move through and get everything cleared and make our roads safe for us. Now, we're going to have a beautiful week ahead of us with all of this fresh snow. I hope you can come and join us. We're going to take a quick break, and Ashley's going to give us some tips for keeping everyone safe on the hill.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Wow, 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. Yeah, your grandma will probably know me. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow.
New Doritos Flamin' Hot Limon.
Still making my way up the Centennial Express gondola, and you can see that snow falling. The visibility is definitely going to be a little bit limited today. And with all of this fresh snow, it's really important to mention that if you're going to be going into the trees, which can be super fun, I mean, that's probably one of my favorite places to be on the mountain. But number one, you want to go in with a buddy. Number two, you really want to keep your distance from the base of the trees, because the tree wells, if you're not aware, they can kind of be a treacherous place to be, because there's like a little bit of a protected area right at the base of the tree just with the nature of the branches. And when we get snow like this, it can create kind of this false sense of a base, really. And when you get close to it, you can get sucked locked in really quickly. And if you're not with other people that know where you are, it can be really difficult, number one, just to dig yourself out if you get into that level of powder, because obviously it hasn't been groomed. And number two, it can get really unsafe really quickly. So this is something just to be really aware of. And safety is just the number one priority. We want to make sure that you're skiing and riding all season long. And with that in mind too, know that Blue Sky Basin, it sounds like they're probably not going to be opening that today over at Vail just because of the avalanche conditions. And so Ski Patrol is working so hard to make sure that you're nice and safe. And with that in mind too, you want to make sure that you obey all of those ropes that are on the mountain. You don't want to be ducking any ropes because it's closed for a reason. I promise you, these guys are the best in the business, and they want to make sure that you are nice and safe. So we're going to learn a little bit more about safety, and then coming up, I'm going to be shredding with my Florida family here, so don't go anywhere.
Will I find my home? Will I find my home? My home in you, home in you.
Will I find my home? Will I find my home? My home in you, home in you.
Will I find my home? Will I find my home? My home in you, home in you. Will I find my home? Will I find my home? My home in you, home in you.
Everyone's favorite time, it's watch and win time, and we've got a nice big bottle of Boost Oxygen for you for this watch and win. If you've never tried this product, it's a great way to give it a try, especially if you're out there riding hard all day. It's just enough to give you that extra boost just to keep going. We also have a TV8 neck buff, which is key in weather like this. Help protect that face, or maybe use it as a helmet sleeve, a Boost Oxygen hat to go with your bottle of Boost, and 2 tickets for the Beaver Creek Ice Rink. They have no expiration date, and they're good for adults or kids, so you can go experience a great evening in Beaver Creek. So we're going to give this to the first caller who can call and tell us our snow total for the season at Vail Mountain. So give us a call at 970-754-8888. Again, 970-754-8888. What is our snow total at Vail Mountain for the season? We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with your local weather.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Meet Kelly. Kelly's kitchen needs updating. She could go to Denver, or she could skip the drive and shop locally at Select Surfaces in Avon. With a wide variety of tile, wood floors, carpet, laminate, and blinds, as well as help from in-house designers. Select Surfaces has everything you're looking for, including outstanding customer service. Find great selections, service, and materials to meet every budget at Select Surfaces in Avon.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, now also on Colorado's K3 Channel 3 statewide.
Well, it looks like the sun might be trying to come out over the Beaver Creek golf course there. I can't quite tell if it's still snowing or not up in Beaver Creek. It is a beautiful start to our week because it again is another powder day. We have just had powder day after powder day after powder day. I love it. Starting out this morning right around 14 degrees. Pretty comfortable out there, a little cooler than what we've seen the last couple of days, but there's no wind or anything out there, so it's really nice, comfortable if you are out enjoying your afternoon. We're going to see a mix of some sunshine with those clouds throughout the day. A pocket of a snowfall coming through should not be unexpected, but we're going to be reaching a high of about 23 by this afternoon. And again, you might see that snow pass through, but overall, it's going to be a great day to get on the hill. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of that snow still falling overnight tonight to give us another fresh dusting for the morning. That overnight low definitely cooler tonight, hovering right around 0 with that sun now not setting until after 5:30. So mid-mountain at all of our resorts today. You have a little bit more time to get out there with that day getting longer. But we're looking at temperatures of 16 for Vail, 18 for Beaver Creek, 12 in Breckenridge, and 19 over in Keystone, with a chance to see those snow showers throughout Summit County and Eagle County. Enjoy it because we have a great week ahead. We've got lots of sunshine in the forecast for tomorrow. Wednesday, we have a slight chance of a little bit more snow coming into the forecast, but our next snowfall really is not going to hit until we get to the following weekend on Saturday. So it should be a great week for enjoying all of this fresh powder. And talking about enjoying all of this fresh powder, Ashley is actually out there on the hill in Beaver Creek. We're going to check in for her first chair.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Thank you, Michelle. Really still coming down here at Beaver Creek, and oh, you can hear everybody getting really excited. Big fluffy flakes and those trees just totally covered in that fresh snow. We have around 210 inches season to date here at Beaver Creek for our conditions today, and they only reported about 3 inches last night, but already just taking my first lap, it was pretty nice and soft. And then with these big fluffy flakes, I would imagine that we've already seen probably at least another inch since I've been out here this morning. And as far as that sun coming out, well, you can kind of see it maybe just a little bit off in the distance, but I tell you what, the temperatures are pretty mild out here, not terrible. Definitely good to have my hand warmers in, and I also have to say a big thank you to my buddy James for bringing my gloves out first thing this morning. I forgot those on the way up to do First Chair. Definitely necessary to have those gloves. And back behind me on that lift back there, we have the Florida crew. They are staying nice and warm back there, but gotta love the family that skis together, right? They stay together. And speaking of that sun, oh, there it is, kinda. You can kind of see it through those clouds. But great day to coming out, take some turns. And as you can see, the mountain is open and it's really not very busy right now. So come on out, take some turns. You're gonna love that you did.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, outfitters of Vail Resorts professionals. Visit them in Lion's Head to get outfitted for your day on the mountain.
When the mountain tests you, trust is all you have. And trust will set you free.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
I'm very excited to have Steve Lee with KZYR back in the studio visiting us today.
Your trivia question, 226 inches of
Whew.
snow?
Yeah.
You know that's 19 feet.
That's crazy.
So if you have a 2-story house, it would be from the roof all the way down to the ground.
I think
how much snow.
February is going to be the best month of this season.
This month and next month are two of our snowiest
Yeah, no,
on the
it's
calendar. Like we're not even
out
into
there.
the snowiest time of the year.
I'm so excited. Have you
Crazy.
gotten out this weekend?
No, I can't ski anymore. This knee is too bad.
Oh no.
Did you go?
I did. I went out on Saturday for a little bit.
Where to?
I went up in Beaver Creek. And it was really nice because we had all that fresh snow and then I had a little bit of sunshine. So, you know, the light conditions were great. It was really, really nice.
Yeah. And do you have a secret stash at Beaver Creek?
You know, I don't know that I have a secret stash, but I really like the trees over between Bachelor's Gulch and Arrowhead.
Yes.
I think there's
And nobody's
space
ever in there.
nicely. Yeah, they're wide open. That's probably one of my favorite places to go. Yeah.
When you have first chair and you go up on the hill, is that where you go?
I can't go over there whenever I have first chair because we're up so early that I have to go where the lifties are to be able to get up and down. And I'm not really sure how far my pack signal goes, you know,
Right.
if I can get over there and still have it transmit to the studio.
Right.
But I would love to be able to make that happen.
I thought like TV8, you guys got on a snowmobile, went all over the mountain, wherever
we're
you wanted to
magical.
go. It's magical. You have all access passes to the whole hill.
Well, you know, you don't need all access passes. Everyone gets that. You just have to know where to
True.
go,
Yeah,
right?
and you do know where.
No, it's great.
Yeah. Hey, we are into Valentine's week. It's this Friday. And if your significant other says it's no big deal, it's a Hallmark holiday, have you
No,
ever
no,
said
no,
that?
no.
That's not true.
Yes, you need to do something.
You need to do something. You might as well save money on it with True Local deals.
I love that.
And tomorrow it's True Local Tuesday. So we mark some stuff down like 50, 60% off.
Oh, there's extra deals on Tuesdays?
Extra deals.
I didn't know that.
It's like having a bonus round.
Oh,
On
that's
Tuesday,
awesome.
you save even more money. So do that tomorrow.
Now I'm just going to have to go on Tuesdays as my regular
The
part of my
Tuesday day
shopping
should
thing.
be your deal.
Yeah.
Like go to the grocery store on Tuesday. You know, over the weekend, because of the pass closure and whatnot on Friday, Saturday, some of the grocery stores didn't have fresh groceries.
Oh,
Like
wow.
City Market didn't have new seafood. They had no seafood. They were out. And then it came.
Yeah, and you know,
late in
if
the
you're
day.
just here for the week,
Right,
you
if
know,
you're
you
on
might as well
vacation.
get the local deals. So,
Right.
you know, check it out.
Right.
And you guys are also, and it doesn't matter if you're local or Denver, you guys also have your brackets coming up too with March Madness.
March
don't you?
Madness is coming. Are you going to participate?
I'm going to participate.
Yeah.
I know nothing about basketball.
You'll probably win.
Yeah.
Because that's who always wins.
So, you know, I'll just pick it on like uniforms or mascots, which ones I like better.
Are you just doing that to make me mad now? You're just saying that.
No, really.
Because that's who wins.
Really?
You pick it on my favorite uniform color.
I will be annoyed if I do better on my brackets than I do on my football picks because I like to think I know a little something about football, but basketball
You
I
can't.
just
If you know
nothing.
something about it, you're not going to do well.
You overthink it.
Yeah, but I've picked every first round game correctly in March Madness, in brackets twice, every game correctly, and still lost.
Well, that'll be interesting to see as I see you coming back in to see how we're doing. And you guys have so many fun things on your website. I mean, other than the True Local deals and things like, you know, March Madness, you always have stuff about events that are going on in
sure.
the Valley too. So it's just a great resource if you're here visiting.
Right, and we have the Vail Yeti, our hockey team. We can get discounted tickets for the Vail Yeti on there as well.
And they're always
KZYR.com.
so much fun to go to.
That's the social event on the weekend in Vail.
That really is.
Yeah.
And I mean, you don't have to go all the way to Denver to go see a sporting event. You can get right up close and, you know, enjoy those slams up against the boards. It's a lot of fun.
Fun.
It is.
And it's our local guys.
Absolutely.
You know, you got to root for the home team.
So go online, check out KZYR, True Local Deals, and turn on the radio. You'll have a
97.7.
You'll have a great time just driving around town.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in and chatting with me.
Absolutely. We haven't seen you in a
I
while.
know. I like having you back in. We're going to take a quick break, and then Ashley is going to let us know what's coming up tomorrow on the show.
Lionshead Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Elevate your adventure this winter at Winter on the Mountain at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in Glenwood Springs. It's a dazzling array of holiday lights and family activities. From thrill rides to cave tours to amazing views, it's the West Slope's most unique adventure. Only $37 for kids and $42 for adults. For unlimited rides, cave tours, and attractions. For hours and to learn more, go to GlenwoodCaverns.com.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Our Beaver Creek Ski School graduates, Jake and Addie from Florida, tearing it up here at the Red Buffalo Park at the top of the mountain. These guys are awesome. Look at them from Florida. This could be you. Coming up tomorrow, we have another great edition of Good Morning Vail coming to you live at 7 a.m. We'll see you then.